As the spring vacation season picks up, it brings with it a chronic problem at many airports: congestion and delays. But the Trump administration says renovating many of America's airports and upgrading the country's air traffic control system could ease those backups. LeBeau has more from Chicago's O'Hare Airport.
It is frustrating and all too common. Your flight leaves the gate, but you're stuck in a traffic jam on the tarmac.
You see a lot of people pull out their cell phone. They're saying, well, I have this meeting and we need to reschedule.
It's not very fun. Usually there's not a lot you can do. You just have to sit there and wait.
While the FAA has been upgrading its systems to improve the flow of flights in the U.S., the reality is airlines have been padding their schedules so planes have a better chance of taking off and landing on time. That means the time set aside for flights like those from Washington to New York or Las Vegas to Los Angeles is up more than 10%. Those longer schedules are due in part to congestion in the air and on the tarmac at some of America's busiest airports, a problem many airlines believe can be fixed by upgrading America's air traffic control system.
Ultimately, we want the pilot of the airplane, the air traffic controller, the dispatchers at the airline to all have the same information at the same time with which to make the best decisions.
American Airlines is already trying new approaches to improving the flow of flights at its hubs.
4733 Clinton November Charlie Gate 31 off.
But the big improvement for all airlines could come if President Trump can convince Congress to spend billions to fix America's airports and, by extension, the traffic jams clogging up airspace over America's busiest airports.
I think there's a lot of work underway today, and there's things that are coming out in the next 2 to 3 years. There's some technologies that can make a huge difference that are probably planned out over a 10 or so year period.
Fixing airports and air traffic so travelers spend less time in a plane and more time at their destination. LeBeau, Nightly Business Report, Chicago.